road.
All right, let's get to the best part. Time for our picks of the week. Let's head to the Big 12, also kicking off in just a few minutes. Number 7, BYU at number 8, Texas Tech. I am excited for this one. The Red Raiders are top five in college football in scoring offense and defense, but the Cougars also solid, top 20 in both areas. Winner of this game takes sole control of the Big 12. It's definitely a big implication for that playoff. Drew, who you got?
Yeah, this is an interesting game. I mean, the point spread 10.5. This jumped off the page to me because BYU's higher ranked and they're undefeated. But Texas Tech at home, the line doesn't make much sense to me. I'll roll with the Red Raiders in a big way.
Red Raiders, I'm going to take the points with BYU.
Okay.
That plus 10.5.
Okay.
It is tough to play at Texas Tech.
Yes.
So I'll take the points, but I'm going with Texas Tech.
All right.
Yeah, give me Texas Tech. Throw them tortillas. More from the Big 10. A ranked matchup between number 9 Oregon and number 20 Iowa. 3 of the Ducks' final 4 opponents are ranked starting today with the Hawkeyes. Oregon may miss out on the Big 10 title game if Ohio State and Indiana finish perfect, but their playoff spot is all but locked up if they just keep winning. Bell, I'll start with you. Who you got?
Dan Lanning, he's my guy. He was the coach at Georgia. He always reached out to me, to talk to the, outside linebacker.
Yeah.
So I'm not going against the grain. I got Oregon.
Yeah, it's been interesting for Oregon. They're kind of the forgotten team right now. They were so highly ranked early on in the season. Of course, Indiana goes out to Autzen and takes care of business, but they're on the outside looking in the Big Ten, as you just mentioned, Bailey. So I think Oregon takes care of business today. I like them at Iowa.
I'm also going with Oregon. We're all on the same page today. Now we head to the SEC, the conference's lone undefeated team, with another challenging road test after smashing LSU in Death Valley and ending Brian Kelly's tenure there. The Texas A&M Aggies head to Missouri to face the number 22 Tigers. Who we got in this one, Bell?
Texas A&M, man, they're clicking on all cylinders. Defense is playing, amazing. The QB is, managing the game well from the pocket and using his legs. I got Texas Tech.
Both of these teams are coming off a bye. Go to the point spread here. Missouri, a 6.5-point home underdog. They don't even have their starting quarterback playing today. So why are they not even getting a touchdown? Something smells. Yeah, I like Mizzou at home.
Oh, he likes the upset.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going with the Aggies. I think they're going all the way to the SEC championship with these. Tonight in primetime, LSU heads to Tuscaloosa to face number 4 Alabama. Since their win in the game of the century back in 2011, LSU has lost 12 of 14 to the Crimson Tide. Georgia needs Bama to lose 2 of their final 3 SEC games in order to jump them in the standings. So I think some Georgia fans may want them to lose, but who you got?
This game is dangerous. When you fire that coach, that team just, comes together. If I back against the wall, it's us against the world, and they usually play a lot better. You watch when, UCLA fired their coach. They went out and beat, Penn State. So it's going to be tough, but I just think, Bama is playing very well right now. I'm going with Bama.
Bama will crush LSU tonight. So I think Bama's going to win in a big, big way. LSU's in a world of hurt.
So I'm curious, SEC championship, who we got?
It's probably going to be,
Texas A&M.
Texas A&M and Bama, probably.
I think so, too. At this point, with their remaining schedules, I would look to A&M and Alabama.
Right.
All right, and who we got today, finally? Georgia, Mississippi State.
No question, Georgia. Come on now.
I like Georgia. It's going to be a high-scoring game. It will be a close game. Give me the Dogs 41-30.
Ooh, okay. I like that. I mean, it's going to be – I'm hoping that we can see a Georgia team that is firing on all cylinders. I think that is a great game to be able to build off of going into Texas next week because we mentioned it. That game is going to be a crazy one at Sanford Stadium.
For sure.